Hey, what's going on everybody? My name is Jesse and I am really excited to be back here at Can Do You with so many of you across the country. So for most of you, you've already seen a video with me in it, but for those of you that haven't, here are 3 random facts about me. My favorite holiday is Halloween. My favorite football team is the Eagles. My favorite shoe is the Jordan 3. And my major in college right now is business and finance. Okay, that was definitely 4. Okay, so now that we know each other a little bit better, today I want to talk about IQ. And for most of you, you've heard of IQ. Essentially, it's a number that says how intelligent you are. That's what the I stands for, intelligence. IQ stands for intelligence quotient. Most people have an IQ between 85 and 115, and above 130 is considered genius level. So the highest score ever recorded was like 100 years ago, and it was somewhere like 228. Crazy, right? So my IQ is a tiny bit higher than average, but like I wished it was like way higher because I feel like it would make my life easier. Makes sense, right? So I don't know where all of you are IQ-wise, but I have some good news for you. What if I told you that there's a character trait out there that predicts who's gonna be successful and who's not? And it doesn't even matter what your IQ is at all. Wanna know what it is? Well, sit back, relax, and put your conversations on hold and get ready for another amazing episode here at Can Do You. Okay, so I promised to tell you what beats a high IQ. And this isn't just my opinion. This is according to scientific research. Here it is, self-discipline. Self-discipline beats IQ every day of the week. And I know you know what self-discipline is, but I gotta throw this definition up here anyway. Self-discipline is the ability to control one's feelings and overcome one's weaknesses. The ability to pursue what one thinks is right, despite temptations to abandon it. And we'll talk more about temptations in another video. But how cool is that? It doesn't matter who you are, what your genetics are like, or anything else. If you can just be self-disciplined, you can be competitive, even if it's with someone with a higher IQ than you. Encouraging, right? Now, I'm not saying that if you aren't successful, it's because you just aren't self-disciplined enough. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying that research shows that no matter who you are or what your IQ is or what your current circumstances are, that practicing self-discipline can help you get closer to where you want to be. Sometimes in life, you're gonna have to not do the things that you want to do at the moment when you want to do them. The bad news is that this is a lot easier said than done. Here are a couple quick shifts that I made that helped me to have more self-control, more self-discipline. The first thing that I learned was to schedule things that I want to do. Like, I want to take huge naps sometimes. So now I'll look at my schedule and see when that makes sense. And I love a nap just as much as the next person, but not every time is good for just flopping down face first on your couch and knocking out for a couple of hours. So do the stuff that you want to do, but at a time that it makes sense. It's okay to have fun. It's good to rest. It's good for you to rest. But if we just do whatever we want to do whenever we want to do it, we're never going to get where we want to go in life. The safe bet is to schedule it in. The second shift that I made, I actually learned watching a TED Talk. There was this dude that studied self-discipline. He did this study about people that were trying to quit smoking or vaping. And in the experiment, they gave people tips on how to fight their cravings and temptations when they came up. When the scientists interviewed all the successful people to see how they were so much more successful at something so tough, the people all answered that they had a really good reason to quit. And they just decided it needed to happen. It came from inside of them, not someone else. So, here's my challenge to you. Never lose sight of your goals. Never lose sight of your dreams. And never lose sight of the vision of who you want to become. And I know we've said this before, but I'll say it again right now. It's much easier to say no to temptations when you have something bigger you're saying yes to. And that works really well for me. And I do still mess up sometimes and do something that I know is just me being undisciplined, sure. But Knowing all of the benefits of being disciplined has completely changed my life, and I hope it changes yours too. All right, friends, that's all I got. I will see you next time here at Can Do You.